Hi, this is Drew with Daniels Ag Services with your morning report. Grain markets finished up mixed yesterday. You had the soybean and wheat markets trading higher while corn ended up slightly lower. We had the WASDE report out yesterday, so we had some fireworks starting around 11 a.m. There were some surprises, none really in the wheat market, but if you go over to corn, yield, production, and ending stocks were all higher than the trade was expecting. And then going to soybeans, yield and production came in around where they thought it would, but ending stocks was around 15 million bushels lower than where the trade thought it was going to be. So it came in at 150 million bushels as far as ending stocks goes for soybeans. That doesn't leave a whole lot of cushion. The market was suppressed a little early on. It kind of was on a yo-yo for a little bit after the number came out. We had Brazilian production raised by 3 million metric tons. So that was weighing on the market for a little bit, but as they say, you can't keep a good bean down, and it really shot up higher, going near the $14 mark. So soybeans really caught a bid based on that ending stocks number. Corn was lower for most of the day, got drug a little higher by the soybean market, and then wheat actually ended up a little higher on the day. Moving forward today, not a whole lot of activity going on this morning. We've actually had some pretty tight ranges. It'll be interesting to see if soybeans can get to the $14 level, and if it goes through that, if it can get past 14.09.5. That's an area that a lot of traders are looking at as pretty strong resistance for the soybean market. I know a lot of traders out there are thinking that that's going to be the high for this marketing year. So we'll see if we're able to push through that. There still is a gap in the soybean chart that some technicals are pointing to. You know, if we can't get past this $14 level, I think we're going back to the 1330s to fill that gap. So gaps can take anywhere between a couple of days to months to fill. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. So other than that, really not a whole lot of news today. WASDE updates are over at grainanalyst.com. You can see the actual versus expected versus August USDA. So check out that if you're interested in taking a look further in those numbers. Otherwise, have a great weekend.
This material is conveyed as a solicitation for entering into a derivatives transaction. This material has been prepared by a Daniels Ag Services broker who provides research, market commentary, and trade recommendations as part of his or her solicitation for accounts and solicitation for trades. Daniels Ag Services, its principals, brokers, and employees may trade in derivatives for their own accounts or for the accounts of others. Due to various factors, such as risk tolerance, margin requirements, trading objectives, short-term versus long-term strategies, technical versus fundamental market analysis, and other factors, such trading may result in the initiation or liquidation of positions that are different from or contrary to the opinions and recommendations contained therein. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. The risk of loss in trading futures contracts or commodity options can be substantial, and therefore, investors should understand the risks involved in taking leveraged positions and must assume responsibility for the risks associated with such investments and for their results. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances and financial resources. You should read the risk disclosure accessed at www.danielsagservices.com. Daniels Ag Services is not affiliated with, nor does it endorse any trading system, newsletter, or similar service. Daniels Ag Services does not guarantee or verify any performance claims made by such systems or services.